We're going to make this fucking interesting right now.
Gotta be open for new experiences.
I would like to talk about something here. It's going to ruffle some feathers, but what about the Dolphins?
Man, I would like to not talk about that. Man, dude, ready? Okay?
I'll tell you the bright side.
What?
What's the bright side?
That's a team that probably UM can easily beat.
Which team?
This year's that looks like crap.
No, that both UM and the Dolphins are still better than the Jets. But no, UM sucks too bad. Like last year's UM team beats this year's Dolphins.
We used to have a saying when I used to play baseball. Well, it's going to apply reverse here. However, I think that, in theory, St. Mary's School of the Blind could beat the Dolphins.
Dude, it was one bad game. Ready? All right, here's my opinion. One, I think Tua fucked every O-lineman's wife because they came out on purpose trying to let him
You
get
know
struck.
how I feel about Tua. When I went to that scrimmage that the Dolphins were playing against the Falcons, I feel that Brissett is 5,000 times the quarterback that Tua is. So I am glad that he is out, and I am glad that he is on a little vacation right now.
Brissett was throwing against people who are no longer in the NFL.
This is basically like getting back into the porn business and not having had sex for 2 years, and they're like, showtime.
But he's been.
And you're like, fuck, man, let me warm up.
No, he's been a camera guy in the porn industry. Look, I like Tua. I actually do like him.
I don't like him.
I think he'll be a fine quarterback
I think
until in
Brissett
2
is
years
gonna
when
be
we
great.
draft the next one.
Is he out for the rest of the season?
Who, Tua?
Yeah.
No. He's probably
back
back
next
this
game?
week. He'll probably be back this
See,
week or
I'm not
next
watching next game then.
week. I'll watch because my brother-in-law is a big fan of the Raiders. So I have to make sure we beat them.
I'm going for the Raiders.
Don't do that. Come on, man. Don't
We
do that.
need two things to happen. Either coach gets fired.
No, he's a good coach. We have a good head coach. We need new talent evaluators. Because the year we drafted Tua, we also drafted an offensive lineman who sucks and a cornerback who sucks. So with our first three first-round picks, which never happens, you should be getting 3 studs. We got 3 duds. And I just came up with that.
Brody.
It's not Flores.
I want everybody out here to understand something. I am not the most sharpest tool around the shed when it comes to sports. I used to play sports, but I was never a big fan of watching them. So I am the more, I'm going to call it like it is type of thing because I don't know how it really is. And he is a sports guru.
I'm a student of the game.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you my take on it. I feel that we already had a good quarterback, and then they went and drafted another quarterback.
Who, with Tannehill or with Patrick?
With Brissett.
No.
You know,
Continue,
it's
continue.
like I'm
gonna let you finish, but continue.
Well, no, I'm gonna tell you what it's like, right? I'm gonna tell you exactly what it's like, right? It's like saying I got a Subaru right there parked in the driveway, pero really, let's go buy a Range Rover. Even though that gets us from point A to point B, let's go buy a Range Rover.
But we don't have a Subaru in Brissett.
Yeah, we do.
We have.
A Ford Pinto.
I don't know. I don't want to
Get
say.
the fuck out of here, really.
I don't.
That guy's been around for 5 years and he never played. He played in the shoes of Andrew Luck and the shoes of fucking Tom Brady with the Patriots.
We have a.
¿Qué
We have
cojones, ¿Qué
an.
cojones va a jugar?
We have an Altima.
No, man. We have a Subaru.
We have an Altima because it's gonna get you from point A to point B. It's not gonna beat anyone in a race. No one's gonna think it's pretty, and it's not really gonna be a great car, but it's gonna get you from point A to point B. What we did with Tua is we said, "Coño." We went to the Lexus dealership.
What school did Tua go to?
He went to Alabama. We went to the Mercedes
He went to
Ferrari
Nick
dealership.
Saban school?
He went to Nick Saban
You
school.
don't think there's a conspiracy there with Nick Saban?
We went to the Ferrari dealership. We went to the Ferrari dealership and said, "What's the prettiest looking car you've got?" And we got Tua. We didn't go for the most substance, which would have been Herbert. We went for the prettiest. And the pretty cars work well if they're treated
sucks?
well.
You know what sucks? A car is, tremendo.
We're gonna show up for the shortest.
I think that you can have a very nice car, but if there isn't a gate and if there isn't security guards to protect the car, well, then you're shit out of luck. So long story short, we got a Ferrari parked in the driveway.
With no
No
gate.
offensive line right now.
unlocked, no gate.
Right. The hood open, tú sabes.
Did protect.
Brissett? No, he got rocked. Here's the thing with Dolphins fans, we forget so quickly that this is the exact same issue we had with Tannehill. That he held on to the ball too long. And Tua, that's not a Tua problem. It's just Tannehill got sacked over and over and over again. The stat was always for his first 3 years, he was the most sacked quarterback by a lot in that time period. Tua's getting sacked, and people are blaming Tua for the sacks. Some of them are on him to say, hey, no against the linebacker, switch the blocking to this. But also another time is when we have a double team on the guy right in front of you, and he's coming right through. That's not on Tua. Tua's not a bad quarterback, as evidenced by what he did in college. And if we're looking at Tannehill, who has been gifted, hey, here, open this box. You know what it is? The best offensive line in the league and the best running back in the league. Tannehill, who sucks.
Don't you? Is it just me or everybody that's came through the Dolphins organization? We're like, you've seen that movie, Good Luck, Chuck?
We are like what the Marlins are in baseball. We are the best farm system for the league. The Marlins are the best farm system for the MLB. Not any other minors. If you play for the Marlins and get traded, Hall of Famer.
That's what
if you
happens
go to
with
the
the Dolphins.
Dolphins, Hall of Famer.
Everybody comes here, you know why? Because they know that when they leave here, they're gonna have a career made. Like they're gonna be, number one, and they're gonna win Super Bowls. And it seems that the Dolphins, they don't play football the way it's meant to be played. I don't think that nobody's told them that you're supposed to throw the ball forward. I see so many screen passes, but they're negative yardage.
Yeah.
And then another thing that I see is running backs, they grab the ball and they see a group of 20 people in front of them, literally six offensive players, 6 defensive players, and they literally just run up to those players. And then when they get there, they're like, where the fuck do I go? And then it's like, shit. And they just like, ugh. Like, homie, I've played Madden. It's not the best example or a comparison, but I've played Madden. You don't run to where there's 12 people. You find the pocket and you run left or right, Bobby.
There's grass right there.
You know?
Why are you going there?
Yeah, but I saw that every running play. The guy grabs the ball. I'm here. Like, where the fuck do I go?
Yeah.
Either way, you can go left or right, buddy.
I wouldn't go that way, but you can go any other way you want.
And then,
okay, I'll go there.
And then quarterback, grab ball, hike ball, and then it's like, give me a second. I know the touchdown's that way, but we're just going to throw it that way real quick.
This is only one game. This is week 2.
Do you think that
if we could, because scientifically, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm saying scientifically, mathematically, we could go 16-1.
Here's the difference, though.
We could go 16-1.
We beat the Patriots, which was a good win.
Was Tom Brady taking a chill that day?
Tom Brady's in Tampa now, bro.
When did he beat the Patriots? Last year?
Tua beat them last year.
So Tom
and
Brady
he
wasn't
beat them
there.
this year.
So of course he beat them. They don't have Tom Brady.
But they still have Bill Belichick.
Please never compare New England anymore because New England is no longer New England.
The offensive line did not
Ever since Tom Brady left, New England now is fish and chips team. Like New England is no longer, and maybe for the next 20 years, ever gonna be what they were with Tom Brady. That dynasty is done. But you know what I want to do, bro? You know what I want to do? We're gonna make this fucking interesting right now. This guy knows so much, and I know ni pinga. So guess what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna this week lineup from now on. There's been 2 games, right?
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks, right? So starting week 3, him and I now we're gonna select the teams that are gonna win, and we're gonna see who knows more.
You don't want to do this.
Let's go. Pero you know what, bro? Give me un papelito. Give me a paper and a pen. I don't want to do it on the phone. You're going to tell me the matchups, and I'm just basically going to select who's going to win here. We're going to do it on paper. You're not going to like the outcome of this.
What? If at the end of the season you predict better than I do, I will quit the podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I won't be able to take it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to know something. I absolutely didn't even know the coach for the Miami Dolphins' name was Brian Flores.
Come on, man.
I know nothing about sports. Literally, I know how to play the game. I know the penalties, and I know when
You know
they
the
throw-
rules. You don't know
I know
the
rules
people.
and all that shit, but I don't follow the sport per se. Like Sundays, I'm not sitting on a TV watching the games. Like, oh my god, I can't wait for fucking football Sunday. No, you know what I'm doing on Sundays? Starting a barbecue, chilling, making fun of my father-in-law because he loves the San Francisco 49ers, and I'm just going for whatever team is against them.
That's smart.
You know what I'm saying?
That's smart.
Like
Look,
that's what I do on Sundays. I don't even have TV at my house. I can't even watch a football game if I wanted to. So long story short, the highlight reels I see are whatever gets posted on social media. That's as much as I know about sports. I really don't even know Brissett's full name.
Jacoby.
Jacoby Brissett. Awesome. I just learned that. Every day you learn something new.
You got to be open for new experiences.
So what Lewis and I are going to do now is we're going to select the next 15 weeks, right? There's 17 games total.
Yeah, so the next
the next
14 weeks. Oh, no, because including this one. So, yeah, 15.
We're going to select 15 matchups, and we are going to see at the end of 15 weeks from here to Super Bowls in February, right?
Yeah.
From here to February, who...
Oh, you printed it out?
My dog. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a printout here of all the games. I want everybody to see that. We got a printout here of the next 15 weeks.
Oh, you printed out 2 times. No, it's week 3, bro. We're not going to do all the 15
Oh,
weeks.
shit. Week 3. Okay, perfect.
All right, so first up, Panthers versus Texans.
Abba, make your pick.
No, I don't have to pick. This one's the Panthers. This is not a hard game to pick. Panthers.
I'm going to go with the
I'm
Texans.
going to put Go D Flang on the top.
I'm going to go with the Texans.
That's not a smart move to do.
Go, bro. Just
All right, Chargers versus Chiefs. This one is in Kansas City.
I'm Chargers.
Oh, okay. All right. So we already have 2 different ones.
Yep.
Cardinals versus Jaguars.
I like Jacksonville.
That's the wrong move to
Well,
make.
if you're a Floridian, you have to pick whatever team is from
No,
Florida.
if I'm a Miamian, I pick whichever one's from Miami.
At the end of the day, bro, if you go to war and Tallahassee's going to war, you have to support Tallahassee. Even though it's not Miami going to war, you have to support the Florida team. So I'm supporting Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah.
I wouldn't support shit for Tallahassee.
Well, if you knew.
Bears versus Browns. I believe this one is in.
I'm going the Bears. I know you're selecting the Browns.
Yeah, no, I'm going Browns.
Perfect. Red. Bears.
Washington football team versus the Buffalo Bills.
Just because Washington changed their name and they're no longer the Washington Redskins, I have to go for the Bills.
When did you learn that they were no longer the Redskins?
You told me that.
Right now?
Yeah.
When I just said football team?
Yeah.
All right, so this is obviously the Buffalo Bills are going to win that game.
So
All
we
right.
both have a selection, the same selection there. Okay.
Colts versus Titans. I don't have to think about that one. That one's the Titans. Some of these
What's
are
the record-
no-brainers.
What's the record on the Titans and the Colts?
The Titans are 1-1. The Colts are 0-2.
Colts are really like 0 and 12.
I'm going with the Colts.
So you're going for the underdog every time.
Yeah.
Okay. Saints versus Patriots. This one's a tough
I like
one.
the Saints. Patriots no longer have Tom Brady, so the Patriots are no longer considered the Patriots. It should be the New England Fish and Chips team. It should no longer be called the New England Patriots. I know a lot of people here are Patriots fans. And if you are, I mean,
They were Patriots.
you know, now you know what it's like to go for a team that is just probably no longer ever going to get to where they were, like how Miami Dolphins fans feel. Now you know the feeling. You're going to know the feeling now.
I'm going to go Patriots.
I'm going to go fucking Saints.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Falcons versus Giants. Both of these teams are 0-2.
I saw the Falcons play in the scrimmage with the Dolphins, and let me tell you, it did not surprise me. I'm going with the Falcons.
I think they have better names on their team as well. I'm going to go Atlanta as well. Bengals versus Steelers.
I like the way the Bengals logo looks, bro. The tiger logo, it looks really nice.
Is this my wife?
I like the way the logo looks.
This is my fucking wife right now. I like a tiger bee because you see tigers as T, but this one's a bee. I like Ravens versus Detroit.
I'm
This is
already
a
ahead of you.
no-brainer.
I'm already two
This-
games ahead of you.
Wait, well, let's discuss this.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Ravens versus Lions. This should be a no-brainer for the Ravens.
I
They
got the
beat the
Lions.
Chiefs.
I got the Lions.
The Lions are 0-2.
I don't care. So they got to win someday. So any given Sunday, bro, anything can happen.
All right, so again, 0-2 Jets versus undefeated Broncos. we're obviously both picking the Broncos.
No, I'm picking the Jets.
Why would you do that?
Because, bro. Just because of the fact that you're a Miami Dolphins like super fan, I know that the Jets for you
It hurts that you're picking them.
It's like a pineapple in the asshole.
It hurts that you're picking them.
So I'm going for the Jets, bro. I know the Jets are going to beat the Broncos.
I'm going to save this one for last. Buccaneers versus Rams. Buccaneers versus Rams. The Buccaneers are the favorite, even though it's in LA.
The Buccaneers have Tom Brady. So the smart thing to do here, me knowing nothing about sports and statistics, I have to go with Buccaneers.
Buccaneers are undefeated. The Rams are 1-1. I think the Rams are going to pull it out at home.
I'm going with Tom Brady on this one.
So this is the first
Even
time.
though I can't stand the guy, this is a smart decision here. I have to go with Tom Brady.
This is the first time I pick the underdog and you pick the favorite to win. I
Right.
want you to know that. Seahawks versus Vikings. Vikings, dumpster fire. Seahawks are the Seahawks still. With Russell Wilson, I'm going Seahawks. Where is this game? This game is in Minneapolis. So the Vikings are the home team.
Going for the Vikings. Home field advantage.
They could pull this one out. That's not a bad call. I want
Packers,
you to know that.
49ers.
Packers, Niners.
Bro, you see, my wife's and my in-laws' favorite team are the 49ers.
This is in San Francisco.
Yeah. But I have a feeling the Packers are going to upset this dog shit out of the 49ers. I'm going to go Green Bay.
I have no faith in the Niners either. So I'm going to go Green Bay as well. And then Eagles, Cowboys. This game is in Dallas. So I'm going
I
Dallas.
saw a meme the other day.
You picked the
Eagles. I saw a meme the other day. I'm going to tell you what it was. It was basically a boy at family court. And they were asking him, who do you want to live with? And he said, well, my dad beats me. And they're like, okay, you want to live with your mother? And he's like, no, my mom beats me. So, and then they're like, okay, we're going to award you to your grandparents. And he's like, well, my grandparents also beat me. And they're like, okay, we're gonna award you to your aunt. And he's like, well, sadly, but true that my aunt also beats me. And then the kid said, please award me to Dallas Cowboys because they can't beat anybody. So after just reading that meme, I'm selecting the Eagles.
Okay, that's not a bad bet. That's
And then
not
the
a bad
Dolphins
bet.
versus Raiders,
And then
which we left
Dolphins
for last.
versus Raiders.
Obviously, I'm going for the Raiders. If I had $1,000 right now, I am not betting on the Dolphins.
Here's where I'm going to put my intelligence to the side. And I'm going to let my fandom pick it.
Pick it. Listen, I am a Dolphins fan to the death of me. But, bro, if I had $1,000, it'd be...
Okay, but you've been picking the wrong teams every time. Don't pick the right team now.
Well, if I'm going to bet $1,000, I'm going to bet on the best paying out odds.
Hold on. You said if you're going to bet $1,000, you bet 2 undefeated teams to lose to 2 dog shit teams.
It's beginning of
in
the
the
season,
Panthers
bro.
and the
You can't say
Broncos.
undefeated. Bro, being 2-0 is not undefeated, bro.
Well, technically is.
No, bro, there's still
It
17 games. There's 17 games in a season,
but
bro.
it technically
when you are 7, 8, 9-0, that is like, okay, they're undefeated. But 2-0 is like, Pablo, they just started the season. They just started the race.
But the Panthers are strong. The Broncos are... Nah. All
Pablo,
right.
pick your team.
I'm going to go Dolphins. I'm nervous about that. I'm nervous. That might be the one that...
We'll see you guys next week. As it is right now, Tua, bro, stay at home.
Tua gonna do it.
Brissett, you're welcome to come back. We love you. I love you.
He's from South Florida.
Exactly my point. You know?
You knew that, right?
He doesn't know.
Bro, if David Portnoy would see me right now, he'd be like, who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this schmuck?
That's a good Boston accent.
No, it sucks.
It does, man.
My Boston accent is you know, from South. I'm from Southie. I'm a Southie boy.
It just sounds like you have a strong
I'm
list.
a Southie boy. Well, they all sound like they got lips.
That sounded like straight out of fucking Good Will Hunting.
Well.
That was good. All right, ready?
What are you talking about now?
We're gonna play some games.
Oh,
We both asked for submissions.
yes, we did.
So we're gonna play our first game. Our first game is called Yeah, No, No, Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is where you give us something and we give you our opinion, whether we like it, no, yeah, or whether we hate it, yeah, no. And we got some pretty
do you
good
like the
submissions.
Dolphins? No, yeah.
I'm a no, yeah.
I'm a no, yeah, on the Dolphins.
All right, ready? The first one. This one is from from Fefi. I love this name. Fefi Sale. Sale. Sale? Fefi Sale or Sale?
Depends si Fefi se va or if Fefi's trying to sell you something.
Fefi. I'm going to go with Fefi Sale. She's probably a real estate agent.
Okay.
All right.
I would assume.
Her response was, first of all, métete el dedo en el, I can't read that word. Culo. Got it. Métete el dedo en el culo. That's first of all. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Fefi Sales.
Second, how do you feel about racers with loud-ass cars?
I fucking can't stand them. I was a kid, though, so I was that annoying kid when I was younger. Never with a car. I used to have a GoPed. I used to drive that GoPed from sun up to sundown, bro.
With the engine on the back. And
I had my exhaust. I had my Jet Pro. I had my racing carburetor. I had I had racing lawnmower engine on that shit. Little racing weed whacker engine because I used to have weed whacker engines. So I used to and my neighbors used to be like, "De venga."
Yeah.
So that was me with a moped, never with a car. I think that people that drive little racer cars that are very obnoxiously loud, I think that, they're like attention seekers.
So you vote yeah, no?
Yeah, no, fuck you.
I think I want to go no, yeah, with an asterisk of between the hours of like 9 and 5 on major highways. I don't need on my fucking side ass avenue at 3 in the morning the Dominic Toretto driving through.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't need that. But but it's their passion. Their passion is souping up Nissan Altimas. That's what they love to do. They love getting Honda Civics with 10-foot spoilers. Who am I to judge them? Do that during the day. Don't wake my kid up. All right, ready? The next one. Next, yeah, no, no, yeah. Potato. Everyone wants to talk about raisins in picadillo. This guy goes potatoes in picadillo.
Oof.
And while on the topic, olives in picadillo.
A fact, it gives it a different flavor. Fuck yeah, you better have potato and olives in that bitch. Even though, listen, the olives are in there, I never eat them. I put them to the side, but it does add a flavor to the meat. So no, yeah.
You're no yeah. I'm a no yeah for the potatoes, but olives, I'm a hard yeah no.
I love olives.
No.
However, when they're in picadillo,
I don't do raisins in it either.
raisins no. Raisins, fuck you. If you put raisins in that shit, vaya, brody. No sé. You should,
I'll eat raisins if
Pasita.
it's
No,
in like
no,
a
my
trail
girl's
mix.
grandmother don't put no raisins. My grandmother used to put raisins in it.
I put
She did?
potatoes, nothing else.
I used to hate it, but just push them to the side. Bro.
Yeah.
Apparently, he has to pick.
No, they're not that bad.
No, because sometimes they're hidden in the picadillo. You get a big fork full and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
God.
it's like a
oh,
weird bite. It's
shit.
like a weird bite. It's like, I was not expecting that.
That was potatoes.
Potatoes, hard yeah. Olives, I'm really good on the yeah, no. But I see what you're saying about the flavor of the cooking. It's like cooking something in onions. I don't like biting into onions, but an onion flavor, get the fuck out of here.
JC is the pickiest eater, bro. JC hates a lot of things based on texture. JC's all based on texture.
Bro, because that's what's going in your mouth, of course. So here's my problem. Ready? I was having this argument with my wife. She likes cooking with like...
Breakfast for you.
I'm getting sort of excited. Look at my hands right now.
I see it.
What is it? I fucking knew it. I love this man. Bro, I love this fucking guy. Un pan con tortilla. Qué cosa más rica por tu madre.
Bro, that's what I get like every morning. Oh, it's for me?
You know what's funny, bro? I only have this when I come here. Or when
Really?
I'm with JC.
This is my go-to at restaurants.
I usually make this at home. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Buen provecho. But we're going to eat right, right now.
Stop this a second.
Well, that was delicious. Thank you, JC.
Thank you, JC.
Good boys.
Tremendo pan con tortilla, ¿viste?
Well, if anyone wants to get like into the heart of Mr. Red, it's a pan con tortilla.
Un pan con tortilla can never
You know
go
what?
wrong.
All right, here's the deal. As a stand-up, a lot of people like to bring comics that they watch weed. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's just something that
Where are
happens.
you going with this, man?
Next time we do a show,
Huh?
wherever it is, whoever's coming to bring us pan con tortilla.
Yes. I thought you were going to say bring weed. I'm like, no.
No, dude. No, I'm saying
bring-
not weed, pan con tortilla.
Yeah, if you're ever coming on my podcast, bro, tráeme tremendo pan con tortilla.
That's it. I think
Cosa
I'm full. I
Y
don't
un
know if we can...
pastelito coco.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude.
yeah.
Really? You and my grandfather, the only people that keep those fucking things in business.
Pastelito coco, dog, are
Ah!
fire. Listen,
No.
growing up my entire life, the only pastelito that I really knew was pastelito guayaba.
Yeah.
When I discovered pastelito queso, I've never eaten a pastelito guayaba ever in my life again.
They're still good. They're still just as
What
good.
did I just say?
Queso. You say queso. But you meant coco.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't do drugs.
Stop bringing us weed.
When I discovered the pastelito de coco, I never, ever have touched a pastelito de guayaba ever again.
You're missing out. They're still
I
just
said
as
queso
good.
because my wife loves queso, and I probably traumatized there a little bit.
Guayaba y queso.
Those are horrible.
But not guayaba y coco.
I will eat the guayaba, I will eat the queso, but I will eat a pastelito guayaba and I will eat a pastelito queso. But a pastelito de guayaba y queso, no te lo regalo. It's a fucking triangle, like, weird.
I like it.
Well, he has a whole thing on this.
Why are they all in every single restaurant the same shape? Why is a pastelito de guayaba y queso always a triangle in every single store?
And
And
why is-
guayaba is always a rectangle in every single store. The queso is always a torpedo in every single store.
There's one that's not like that. It might be La Rosa, old school La Rosa.
And they change up they're probably out of business. The pastelito Illuminati, I don't know what grasp they have on every single fucking bakery in this city, but they're all the same shape, and I don't get it.
You know, it's cut like a patito guayaba, square, and you see the queso and you see the guayaba.
I'm scared for them.
Those
I'm
people are
honestly,
those people are probably French or something.
I'm really scared for them.
Rosa Bakery. Yeah, more Cuban than La Rosa Bakery, doesn't it?
La Rose. Are you talking about La Rose?
La
La Rose.
La
Flagler
Lejeune, La Rosa
La
Bakery.
Rose. Sounds French to me, man.
I went to this place in Fort Lauderdale. I do not know the name, but bro, that bakery is like the best bakery I've been to because we're all pastelito connoisseurs here, right? I personally love the thin, crispy, flaky pastelitos. There's pastelitos that they make that are like hinchao, and you eat like 2 inches of breading, and then you get to like the center where there's like, you know, parece que the guy that put guayaba was running out of guayaba, and he just like, I don't know, le puso una cosita. It's like this basically dog shit pastelitos. But these, bro, they were like, no lie, they were as thin as the iPhone, like that, bro. And they were like little, like, oh. It's this place in Fort Lauderdale, bro. I don't know the name.
We should have a pastelito contest.
I think I have photos though.
Everyone go to that one place in Fort Lauderdale. Go to La Rose. I'm going to start supporting them because I like
What
that
did
they're
you say,
changing things
JC?
up.
I think we should do a show that I bring you a pastelito from 4 different bakeries.
I'm down.
I'm down.
The only one that knows the bakeries.
All right.
Okay.
And we have to try to guess the bakery.
We're gonna do.
Or we'll just see which
You
one's
can't
best.
do that.
No, we'll see which one's best. A taste test.
We're gonna take the franchises. We'll do a victory or a CAO. You know, we'll do a party cake, a pine crust, and then an independent like cake land.
Yeah.
And
Even go old school like La Rosa.
and what's the whole objective?
And we're just going to see which one has the best.
Best.
Yeah, we're not going to try and guess. We'll just see which one's best. It's a blind study.
About each one.
All right.
You don't even have to pick a favorite.
I'm trying to find.
Favorites are the best.
I'm trying to
I
find
like
a
it.
picture of this
I like it.
pastelito
Big
that
fan.
I, that I
Big
have.
fan of that. I want to do that every week.
So you gotta tell me which pastel you want.
Bro, honestly,
Guava.
well, to do this, you need to do the authentic thing. So you need to have uno de guayaba.
Uno de
Those are the, I mean, that's the
Yeah.
staple.
guayaba.
A guayaba and a carne.
I'm with it.
Because guayaba, there's a lot of different types of guayaba they put in there. Y la carne, bro, that's like,
That's how you cook the picadillo.
that is a mystery.
Yeah.
Bro, I wish I could find the name of that bakery, bro. We gotta go there. You don't understand. That place is different, dog. No, it's different. It's different. It's a different place. No, it's like an Americanized bakery, bro.
So it's all gluten free and
Fuck it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, food coma has hit. I'm slowly, just falling asleep. Lewis is as well. He just doesn't want to say it. But thank you guys for tuning in. Let's see what happens this weekend with the NFL picks that we have. I have a feeling I'm gonna win.
That's not gonna happen. But
Listen,
all right, we'll see you next week.
brain
The
versus-
champion will see you next week.
Brain versus statistics and sports brain versus average Joe
mierdería.
versus come mierda. Let's see what happens.
I win. I love you, champion.
Bye. We're gonna make this fucking interesting right now.
Gotta be open for new experiences.
So
The hell are you supposed to be?
I'm vengeance.